Hey guys, I was going through the toy store the other day and I happened to come across something that was pretty interesting looking, so I decided to pick it up. I know this has been out for a while, but it was the My Arcade Retro Video Games by Dreamgear. Looks like a little miniature arcade machine. Now, earlier on I picked up another little mini arcade machine off a Kickstarter that I really didn't like very much. That one I actually got rid of. I gave it away. So I saw this, I decided, well, let's check this one out, see what Dreamgear came up with. It's got a really nice box. I do give them that. It looks really cool. Let's open this thing up and take a look what's inside here. We got the obligatory manual. Dreamgear, My Arcade Retro Machine. Pretty standard stuff. Alrighty. Pull it out. Here we go. So right there's the actual machine itself. Interesting. Buttons feel okay. They're not clickety-clickety, but they feel nice. Joystick. Yeah. Feels like it's got those raised little mushrooms with the carbon dots in it. That's what it feels like. Like you'd feel like on a Genesis controller or something like that. That's what it kind of feels like. So we got our A and B button, joystick. We have what's that? Wow, I'm going blind. Oh, reset. Oh, get closer. Whoa, reset way up there. Got to start in the middle. And then right over there is sound. Pretty cool. Of course, on the back, we have our battery compartment here, which has a standard little tiny screw that holds the door shut right there, which drives me insane. I hate those things. And our on-off switch, and you see the little speaker out right there. Pretty neat. So let's fire this thing up and see how it plays. Let's turn it on. You see the screen pops up immediately, which is really nice. We have over 200 games on here. Now, some of these games have some very interesting names. We have like Police Dog Lassie, we have Pulverization, Rabbit Village, Sea Wolf, Submarine, Toy Factory. There's some interesting games in here, I've noticed. And these are those typical games you'd see coming from China. A lot of them are variations on familiar games or just weird cell phone games have been put on this thing. But I did run across a couple games that were pretty interesting. The first one you should recognize from a very popular console. Let's see if I can find. There it is, Dark Castle. Now, what's this game remind you of when you see it, when it fires up? Doesn't look like that game on the Intellivision. Pretty interesting. I found another one on here, another game on here, that is pretty much pinball from the Nintendo NES. Let's see if I can find here. It's called Hoodle or something like that on here. There it is, Hoodle. Let's check this out. That's NES pinball. Isn't that something? Let's see if I can at least play the game here. It's pop. There we go. All right. But it's definitely NES pinball. I have to say the sounds are pretty nice. It's got a really nice screen on it. I like this screen on this little console here. It's not bad at all. It has 3 different sound levels. Push the volume, no sound. Push it again, you have low. You push it again, then you have loud. So that's it, 3 sound levels for this. There's the pause. Go back to the main menu by hitting reset. So you can see there's some interesting games in here. Some are actually kind of fun. This cracks me up, a mowing game. Yeah, so let's play a game about mowing a yard. Mowing the yard. Now I hate mowing the yard in real life, so why do I want to do it in the video game? Pretty funny, man. Pretty funny. Alright. Well, let's take this bad boy apart and see what's inside. Now I've taken the screws all out. I also noticed I had to slice along the decal here on the sides. That's very similar to like one of those old Tomy mechanical tabletop arcades that were sold back in the 70s. As you can see, here's the battery compartment. It takes 3 AA batteries. So just pop the back off here, like so. So there's our speaker, a little piezo speaker right there. Right there's the switch. Right there is the back of the screen, the board. Ribbon cable going down to the control panel down here. So let's take this apart even farther and check out the control panel. Well, here's the screen remove. It's got a little bezel around it, but you can see the ribbon cable connecting to the screen. A little common little LCD screen, color LCD screen there. And right there is our control panel. Very hard to get out of there. They got 4 screws in here, and it takes a special screwdriver to get in there, evidently, because there's screws back there I can't get to. But you can see the mechanism in there and how it works. See if I can zoom in the camera here. So you can see down inside. Come on, focus. Oh! Come on, focus. There we go. So you can see down inside of there, they got those little mushroom button tops with the carbon dots inside. So, you know, it's okay. It'll last for quite a while. I would rather have like little clickety switches, but that's good enough. That's pretty cool. So awesome. Let's put this thing back together and I'll give my final thoughts on this machine. So what are my thoughts on this little Dreamgear My Arcade retro machine? For 30 bucks, no, it's not worth $30. I would say it's more like a $20 purchase, or maybe even less, find on clearance for 10. If you're a hacker and you like to hack these little machines into other things, this would be a great little platform to make a little miniature Pi arcade machine in here. I think that's what my buddy Dwayne's going to do with one of these. That's why I bought it. I told him I'd buy one to do a review video, and I would send it to him so he can hack it and put a little Pi module in here, make a little miniature arcade machine out of it. See how that works out. It's actually kind of nice. It's better than that other one I reviewed that had basically the cell phone inside that couldn't allow sounds at the same time as the gameplay was going on. That was freaking terrible. This is much better than that. If you want something just to sit on your desk to play around with, some really goofy little games, this Pi would be for you. It's not all that bad. There is a lot of arcade games in here that have been called different things. I found Mappy in here, the arcade game, but it's not actually Mappy. It's not called Mappy. It's called something else, but it's basically Mappy, the arcade game. There's a Defender type game in here. It even has the sounds from Defender on it. Pretty funny. Of course, you saw the pinball game and that Intellivision-like looking game that was on here. So there's a few good games on this. So depending on what you want to have, you know, what you like, this may or may not be for you. So anyway, thanks for watching.